Hermes. Oh no, that's not a matte shade. Something that we will find from Natasha Denona. And you thought I was gonna fail you? Never, never. Mostly talking about Hermes. You know, my friends, I actually did a sneak peek of the mascara. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna show it a little. Some of you got my sneak peek. Some of you were like, what are you talking about? But here we are. I went ahead and purchased, actually, well, I received 3 of my eyeshadow palettes, but I actually purchased 4 of them. Also, I picked up, as you know, the mascara already and the brush. I actually knew about this collection for a while right now because not only the leaks that we have seen on the internet, but also somehow, guess how? Right? I knew that the eyeshadows were coming. Okay, friends, to what you came here for. I already have foundation, concealer. I do have blush, bronzer on, and I'm just going to get you closer. If you're new here to my channel, welcome. Welcome to all of you, my beautiful friends. I'm so happy that you're here. I do film in natural light. I'm melting right now because I'm in front of the window. It's above 80 degrees, and I'm just like, I need some air. I need some So anyhow, I'm gonna bring you closer. We're gonna go through the swatches, comparisons, the demo, and all the details. We share the same excitement. Here is one of the eyeshadow quads. They come in this unicorn. I mean, very consistent with the entire beauty line of Hermes. If you don't know, I have here review all the lipsticks, every single lipstick swatch on my lips, every single blush too, and yeah, I know. That's quite a bit. But we're gonna go for the eyeshadows now, which I'm very excited for. So it comes in this unicorn. Inside, as you can tell, is the very well-known orange box. And if you want to see even more close-ups, I'm sure by the time that I'm uploading this video, you're gonna be seeing a reel on my Instagram, also an unboxing on my TikTok. So make sure you come and follow me there. I'm gonna slide it. You have it. Just as the lipsticks, it comes with the little, it's not a velvet pouch, it's actually more of kind of like a canvas pouch. Very beautiful. Oh, actually kind of matches my top. Okay, and then let's take a peek. Voila, here it is. Now the size. Actually, this is the same size as the blushes, which is smaller than the size of the bronzer, just for reference. So the blushes, the highlighters, they are in this kind of size, and then the bronzers are the ones that they carry the most product. And I have here Ombre Mordore. It has a shelf life of 12 months, and these eyeshadows are made in Italy. Okay, that is so pretty. So pretty. I know a lot of you are like, why they decide to use 2 squares, 2 circles, too much information. Honestly, being this small size and just being an eyeshadow quad is not so confusing. Hopefully it makes sense. It doesn't look like, you know, like crazy disorganized, but we know Hermes, they tend to use shapes and forms in such way. They're a little bit more, I don't know if to say eclectic, but just a little bit different in general. So if you are familiar with their ready-to-wear pieces, not all of them, because they do have a lot of them that you may call it nowadays quiet luxury. You cannot really tell is Hermes unless you know. But they do have some pieces that they play around a lot with different shapes. So there you have it. This is the beauty. And another thing that I noticed inside the box, it kind of gives you an idea, not really how to use it, but rather what is the purpose of each eyeshadow. So basically the first square, they call it the neutral base, although here it seems like a metallic shade. We're going to swatch it in a second. Then the second shade, which will be this matte shade, they are calling it a dark color liner. Then the number 1 circle eyeshadow is the light accent, which yes is the lightest in the pan, and then the number 2 circle is the surprise color, which it actually looks more of like a matte shade. Let's go ahead and swatch this baby. By the way, it comes with a mirror, and then on the back you see there's a little pin right there. Is because these are refillables, just as the blushes. Ooh, okay, this is metallic. Wow. What's going on with you? Oh my gosh, let's see. Oh, even more intense. Okay, this one is even more emollient and is more dense as well than this one. This one is metallic, thinner. This one feels more dense and very impactful. Oh my goodness me. Okay, okay. Okay, this is a matte shade, aubergine, beautiful. And then just to show you right here, it is embossed and it says Hermes. And this one is also a matte shade, which is a cool tone brown, but very cool tone. Not great though. It is still is brown, but kind of like a bark kind of shade. Very beautiful. Okay, let's swatch. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's gorgeous too. And let's go for the matte shade. Okay. It feels actually very smooth. Oh no, that's not a matte shade. Back to me. It's not a matte shade. That aubergine shade is actually a surprise shade. Now I see why. When you swatch it with your finger, you're going to think it's a matte. When you actually apply it, it actually is more of like a natural to satin finish. Okay, and now let's go for the matte shade. Okay, I'm excited. Okay, the next shade that I got is Ombre Fume 05. And look at this beauty. Is cool tone, like so sophisticated, super cool tone. Look at this beauty. Wow, wow, wow. Hermes, look what you're doing to us. Okay, let's go ahead and swatch it. Okay, this is ooh, soft matte. Like when I'm telling you soft, not soft that is powdery, but actually like still, like ooh, like touching cashmere. Like that. Oh my gosh. Okay. That intense metallic that I'm telling you with a lot, but a lot of emollients. You can feel it. Okay, this is the surprise shade. Let's see. Here you see it looks kind of matte. Yes, perhaps natural. It has a sheen to it. Let's see when we swatch it. And then your matte shade. Cool tone. Very cool tone. Not really true black, but rather gray, like a very deep charcoal kind of gray. And this one right here is actually more taupe in tone. Yeah, more taupey. Okay, let's go ahead and swatch this baby. Okay, this is super soft, creamy shade. Okay, here is like kaboom. Oh my gosh, okay. No playing, Hermes, right? Okay, this is a surprise shade. I can see that. Look at that. You see, it does have a little sheen to it. Beautiful. And then your matte shade. There you have it. And the next eyeshadow that I got is 03 Ombre Faux. This is way more tender. Something that I will say, you know, just this is the pop of color, but then the rest is a very nude tone. You know what? Let me swatch it in a minute. Let's go for the first eyeshadow look with the eyeshadow quad in Eau Sick Mordoré. This one right here. Oh, and by the way, I also purchased one of the eye brushes. There's one for eyeliner, which I decided to skip on. Then there is a spoolie, which I thought, you know what, I'm not gonna do the spoolie. These, by the way, are made in France, just as their face brushes. So I decided to pick up the blender one, which I have already unboxed on my Instagram as well, but it's this baby right here. Super beautiful. This kind of block situation reminds me, I painted a lot throughout my life, friends. A lot of canvas, murals too, and whatnot. But yeah, this reminds me of that. These are natural hair bristles, and it came with this protector. And it is soft, not the softest of all, but one that it will actually, it's not prickly either, but it will be actually one that will pick up product. And one thing that I didn't mention is that the eyeshadow quads, they come with this kind of film protector too. And I just want you to see really quick. You see, like, this is the pan that you can actually take it out. Look at that. Just like that. Okay, so if you're wondering how to take it out, it's very easy. And then you just click and there you have it. Okay, friends, I'm gonna go with this brush and first the aubergine shade, and I'm gonna take it on the outer third. Oh, that's very pigmented, but you know what? It's blending really well. And I'm taking this shade with whatever is remaining, the same brush without digging in once again to the crease. Look how gorgeous is this shade. I hope that you're able to appreciate it because it's stunning. Okay, I'm gonna go with the deepest shade in the pan and using a Sonia G mini booster. And I'm just gonna apply it on the outer third. Oh my gosh, I'm already in love. Like this right here, even if it's just a matte kind of situation, although this shade is more of like a soft satin finish, just these two like that have an incredible look. Okay, these can take you really deep right away. It does have a lot of pigment, so a little goes a long way. So far, no fallout. Now I'm going to the aubergine shade and I'm just gonna dust it a little bit on my lower lash line. Wow, 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 look at that pigment. There is no joke here, the pigmentation. Sonia G Mini Booster, the deepest shade. And I'm just gonna take it very lightly on my lower lash line, but just on the outer third. Smith 253 brush. And I'm gonna take it from the inner third all the way until it meets with the aubergine shade. And I'm just gonna dust it a little bit in there. Again, no fallout, smooth application. Now, you can definitely emphasize more this shade if you want to use it wet or with your fingers. You can do so in different ways. Do you notice that these babies, they, as you know, per se, Dior, Chanel, will have those little applicators. There's no applicators right here. Which, wait a second, weren't supposed to they come with an applicator? Now that I remember. There is an applicator. Wait a second. Oh my gosh, it wasn't. Goodness me, look at me. There's a tiny applicator right there. Oh my gosh. Okay, look at this cutie. I'm all like, wait a minute. I remember seeing those applicators. It was just kind of like a stuck inside the pouch. There you have it. They come with the little applicators. They are not a sponge. They are an actual real brush. We're going to try it on the other eyeshadow look. But now, I'm going to use my finger. You know, my friends, I'm okay using my finger. And this is a very like impactful shade. And I'm just going to apply it right on the center of the eyelid. And with that, you create this kind of halo effect. If you have hooded eyelids like myself, this is gonna help you quite a bit. Okay, these eyeshadows are impeccable. Okay, I'm gonna reserve my full-on thoughts when I try the other eyeshadow quads for sure. I went ahead and applied liquid eyeliner and a little bit of an eyeliner on my waterline. Again, those details will be on the description box below. I do have here the mascara in Noir Fusain, which is the black one. It comes in actually different shades. They also have it in brown, in green, even in blue. How do I get the blue one? Friends, don't ask me. Don't ask me. Anyhow, let's go with this baby. Comes in the orange box, as expected, but without a pouch, which I think is okay. I mean, for a mascara, having a pouch, I don't think it's necessary either. So there you have it. You have the emblem. And then let's just take it out. It is a very thin kind of brush, which I'm assuming and thinking that perhaps it's just going to give a lot of definition, but I could be completely wrong. Let's go ahead and apply it. Okay, this has more of a thicker consistency. It's separating my lashes really well. It's giving a lot of definition. Okay, now after so many passes, oh, this is a pretty mascara. It's not clumping, but look. Now it's giving me a little bit of volume. It's not super volumizing, you know, and with this type of brush, you can definitely apply on the lower lashes too. Oh, you can build it up and they are not clumping there's no volume, and now I have volume. Ooh, okay, this mascara, yes. You know, it's not too runny, not too liquidy. It's kind of like, you know, when your mascara just it's to the right point, that it has that density to really keep your lashes nice and up. That's how I feel about this mascara. Obviously, I will need to, you know, try it and see if there's some transfer or flaking, but so far I love what I see. Okay, friends, let's go for another eyeshadow quad in Ombre Fume. This beauty. Sonia G Classic Crease into that light nude brown. And I'm taking it again on the outer third, also on the crease. Oh, this is a very pretty shade too. You're able to see it blends with easy, like a couple does, and you're done. Sonia G Builder Pro, and I'm gonna go to this shade, and I'm just gonna apply it on the mobile lid. And by the way, you don't need to use all the shades on an eyeshadow quad, you know, to create a look. I'm doing so just to try the formulations because this is the first time that we are seeing eyeshadows from Hermes. You know, this shade really reminds me to the a taupe shade from Hermes, or perhaps even a little deeper than it too. But yeah, it's gorgeous. Sonia G Mini Booster, and we're gonna go to the charcoal shade, and I'm just, these they do have pigment, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm applying it just on the outer third, and I'm just gonna diffuse it. Now I'm gonna take this baby brush here, so cute, and I'm gonna go to this light cool tone brown shade, and I'm just gonna dust it on my lower lash line. Okay, that to me looks very pretty as is. It's an all between matte and satin kind of eyeshadow look. But if you want that light kapow moment, I think we have to do the honors to this baby here. Now let's try it first with a brush. I'm using a Sonia G Builder Pro. And I'm just gonna lightly, there's no lightly right here, look at that. You like immediately say, hi, I'm here. You want some light, there you have it. So I'm doing the same thing, just creating that halo effect right there. Oh, look at this. And you know, my friends, I'm not shy, but I'm not a person that because of my eyes, not because of my age, it doesn't matter the age, but I don't looks that are way too intense. But with the pigmentation that you have here, you can do a very intense smoky look. Like when I'm telling you a very intense, yes, one like such. With a Sonia G flat definer, I'm gonna go to the charcoal shade, and I'm just gonna take it also on the lower lash line. Now let's go with the mascara. Look at the definition that is giving me like right away. This mascara is a really, really good mascara. One of the very few mascaras this year that has impressed me, at least at first. Defining, giving volume, lifting the lashes too, lengthening. And here you have the two looks. Right. Now, you know, really quick, let's go into comparisons. I have a palette that when I saw this one, it reminded me immediately. I'm talking about this Permabrass eyeshadow palette. Now, there are different finishes, but the color story, you're not going to tell me no. Yeah, they are very alike. Very, very alike. Let me just swatch this baby. Obviously, Permabrass, this one is a natural shade like she used to do back on the time with, you know, a lot of glitter. This is a true satin finish. Then we have not really a matte, like demi matte, almost satin. And then this beautiful metallic shade. Look at that. Wow. Palmagrath. Ah, back on those days when I love these eyeshadow quads from Palmagrath. But you see the color story, very alike, not equal. I still will say there's a difference. Like this shade is not here. The finishes are different. You're getting glitter balm on this eyeshadow quad from Permabrass, not on the one from Hermes. And in terms of this baby right here, I think, let's be fair. With the two holiday collections of Chanel, which I have already reviewed, we have something on those lines. Pewter, smoky tones, right? And then we have the one from Dior too. I think they are still different though. They can give you a light look and a smoky look, but there's different formula, different kind of undertones too, and different finishes. Let me just put this here and here. I'm going to swatch these shades, which are kind of the ones that will resemble the most. So this is Chanel. Let's do this. I know it's gonna look weird, but this is lighter, as you can tell. These are very alike actually in tone. And then these are different. This one is more like sheer, but with a lot of sheen, and then we have a metallic one here. And then we do have this kind of champagne kind of shade, which is also kind of like a metallic shade. If you want to see full reviews, again, I have it here on my channel, but there are different finishes, different formulas. Let me show you the one from Dior. Just gonna put it down below. No, this one is more silver. There's more gold and a pewter metallic. And then last, the matte shade from Dior. This one, it's again, they are using more of a charcoal rather than using, oh, sorry, I went over the other eyeshadow, but they're using more of a charcoal kind of tone rather to use a black, which is very smart to do so, because if you are appealing more to just regular clients, not necessarily a makeup artist that has all the training and techniques to use a true black deep eyeshadow, sometimes you want to give something alike to that, but that is perhaps a little bit easier to blend for that kind of everyday kind of client that is not necessarily looking for that editorial kind of look. Now, in terms of this eyeshadow quad here, I think this one is going to complement many skin tones because it does have that wise approach from Permabrass. If you notice, Permabrass usually uses a lot of her deeper shades are usually an aubergine or a cool tone, very deep brown, almost grayish tone. Why she does so? Because it really shows and complements deeper complexions. Yet it also serves quite a bit for those with lighter complexions. And the beautiful thing about these formulas from Hermes is the amount of pigment, the blendability, there's no fallout, and the finishes. I'm so impressed that Hermes decided to be like, yeah, I'm a luxury brand, but no, I'm not. I'm not Chanel. I'm not Dior. I'm not talking bad about Chanel or Dior either. They have their beauty as well. But what I'm saying is like this is more of something that we will find from Natasha Denona. It has that je ne sais quoi kind of feeling that these are more elevated. They are way more elevated than the regular, very typical luxury brand. I mean, not even Chantecaille. Clé de Peau has a beautiful formulation, but is super sheer, super light, super like, ooh, is here is a wash of color, right? No, Hermes is not playing. Hermes is telling you, here you have it, you go for it. You're not going to be disappointed. Go light-handed or go full force. And if perhaps I haven't mentioned, the amount of product that you're getting here is 3 grams of product, which is a little bit above Chanel. Chanel usually comes with 2 grams of product. Yeah, I know. The quads are like tiny, right? Dior, if I'm not mistaken, they are between, well, they are 5 eyeshadows and it's about 6 grams of product or 7 grams of product. So this is kind of like right in the middle per se. So it's not a lot of product, but it's not skimpy either. I know it's perhaps less of what we were hoping for, but I think that density of these eyeshadows, in particular, the way that they are packed, you're not going to need too much of it. And another aspect that I like too is that they are refillable, meaning that Hopefully they come out with the refills fast enough so that way you don't necessarily have to buy the whole compact, because I know it can become really expensive. In terms of the brush, I think it's a nice brush, but I do have softer brushes than these in natural hair bristles, like the ones from Sonia G, even the ones from Refer. I find out that this brush in particular, the bristles reminds me quite a bit to the Hermes brush that I have for blush, the same one that after many, many washes, then they become a little bit softer. It's not that it's prickly, but you can tell there is some, they will grip a little bit more. So that's something you may want to consider. Now the mascara. Ooh, where are you, mascara? Oh, here you are. The mascara. Oh my gosh, this is just so beautiful. I really love the definition, the length separation. It lifts up the lashes really well. And after a couple coats, you get a little bit more volume. It's not a true volumizing mascara, but it is a mascara that gives you more than just definition, more than just a little bit of something. No, it's a true mascara that it can become the staple of many, many people. I really enjoy it, and I'm actually going to get the brown one 100%. And you may be wondering, Jacqueline, are you going to make a look with this eyeshadow? You know what? It already has come the time that I need to go and pick up my children. So what about if I leave this specific eyeshadow palette for a try-on of hot new makeup releases? Let me know if you will be interested in that, because I have a ton of things that I had bought. New foundation from Louis Vuitton, the new mascara from Westman Atelier. I still have that beautiful Hermes lipstick that I still need to try, the new YSL concealer. So you have a ton of new products that I can really do a hot new makeup releases, and you will be seeing that from me fairly soon. As well, you're going to be seeing some Sephora content. I'm not going to try to overwhelm you. Perhaps I will do 2 to 3 at the most Sephora content, aside to perhaps 1 or 2 whole videos. So we will see on that. Anyhow, my friends, I will be leaving all the makeup, everything that I used today will be on the description box below. I will really love to hear from you. Are you excited about these Hermes eyeshadows? What about the mascara? What about the eyeshadow brushes? Is there something that really grabs your attention? Perhaps you already bought some of them, you're adding them on your wish list, or perhaps you're like, okay, let's just add it to cart immediately. Let's just continue that conversation on the comment section down below while you're at it. And if you haven't done so yet, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. It would be incredible if you can come and follow me both on my Instagram and TikTok if you like this video. And if you would like for other beauty lovers like yourself and myself to discover this channel, and you want to help me out, because let me tell you, I have been here for almost 5 years, and I think we can do better than 25,000 followers. We can grow our family. So make sure you give that thumbs up, share it with family and friends. Why not? And until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.